G'day everybody and welcome to another YouTube video review. Today we're going to be having a look at the ATTE. This is the guy that was brought out in 2008 by Hasbro, probably to coincide with the excitement around the Clone Wars TV series. As you can see straight away, this thing is huge. It would well and truly rival a small dog, I reckon. But managed to pick them up really cheap off eBay, of course, like most of my items that I look for. Have a good place to hunt there. And so I thought I'd give you a bit of a look around. There's a few of these reviews on YouTube already, but it's always good to have another one and have a look, and hopefully I might show you something that you haven't already seen. So we'll start off with the front of the vehicle. So I'll turn it around so you can have a look. As you can see there, we moved down the barrel of the huge blaster gun over the top, and it's manned by one clone. On the side of the gun there, you'll see there's a button. This is the button that launches the missile. So if I push the button, the missile launches. Quite a large launch as well. The other feature with the gun on the top is on the back of the actual turret. So I'll spin it around so you can see. There is a small button there. And if I push that button, you'll see that we can get different display effects with the blaster. There's another button too that's in the middle of the gun, and I can push that down to have him fire. If I also push the button that releases the missile, you'll see that it pushes, and you have the green light comes through in there. We also have a cockpit for our drivers, so if I lift that up you can see where the cockpit goes there. So I've just got a Matchbox figure, Clone Trooper pilot, and placed him in there, and then the cockpit goes down. There's no detail in the cockpit whatsoever. There's two stickers you put in there, but must admit that's pretty little bit disappointing there. But let's keep going. So I'll spin it around now. We'll start here with the front compartment. This door folds down, and this little flap folds up, and that shows you inside, and that's on both sides. So I'll open up both sides so you can see through. Get a bit of light in there. And that can house up to 4 clone troopers. I'll see if I can zoom in so you can have a bit of a look at that. So there's our 4 clone troopers in there. They just sit in there in a seated position. Again, there's a little bit of detail in there with a sticker or two, but nothing really flash to look at, because most of the action is in the back of the vehicle. So before I show you that, hopefully you can pick that up. You can see these buttons here. All of the buttons give you the sound effects. One button gives you the walking effect. Quite a long walking sound there. The middle button
All forward positions are advancing.
gives you some clone trooper quotes.
Approaching droid perimeter. We are undetected. All units, fire at will. All units attack. The droid army is in full retreat.
So there's some clone quotes here. Then we have this button here, the closest button to the camera, and that's the one that fires our cannon. So I'll spin this guy back so you can see. And you can see his screen lights up. But now for the action and the most exciting button, and that's this big button here. So hopefully I'll spin him around so we can get a good look at it. So this is the rear of the vehicle. So if I push this top button,
Move out. Let's go.
it reveals our inner workings of the ATTE and our clones. So I'll spin that around so you can see there. I've placed a few clones in the vehicle. You can actually house up to 20. So if you do have a few clones in your collection, you can well and truly fit them all. It has 2 gunning positions for the turrets on the side here. So this one here and this one here. Again, they don't fire, but the actual turrets themselves do fire. They have a little button on the top, so you can push that to launch the missile. The same as with the turrets on the front. These ones here that you can see, they swivel around. They move in unison, so if you move one, they move the other. There's 2 on the top and 2 underneath. So I'll zoom out to hopefully show you that. Okay, so I'll move back a little bit. So as you can see there's the guns there. Again, they do fire just by pushing the button. So you can launch into attack mode. So all in all, a really fantastic vehicle. And if you can pick them up cheap, highly recommend them. They are huge, require a bit of space in the collection. So make sure you can fit it. The other thing that's interesting to note about this one I think must have been a re-release, because a lot of the videos that I'd seen regarding these ones had the centre leg as being quite loose and falling off, and most people were then going and putting some plastic tubing or a pencil into the connection, whereas with mine, I don't know, either I got really lucky or it's a re-release. It's quite sturdy. All the legs are articulated. You can move them into different positions depending on how you want to display your vehicle. But all in all, a really great vehicle. Fantastic buy. I only picked it up for probably less than a quarter of the price that they actually started out with. So I'll finish off by zooming in on Mace and the clones, ready to launch out and attack. And thanks for watching. Keep subscribing. In the next video, if I can get him up there, I'll be having a look at the Darth Maul Sith Speeder. And if you also hang around, I picked this guy up, the Clone Trooper on his BARC Speeder. So thanks for watching. Keep subscribing. Cheers.